Do we go left? I see no signs. Do we go right? Can't decide. Do we turn back? Do we turn back? It's in your face. First up to mine. What did the days end up in time? How do we fall? How did we fall? Do we go left? I see no signs. Do we go right? Can't decide. Do we turn back? Do we turn back? It's in your face. First up to mine. What did the day end up in time? How do we fall? How did we fall?
Good afternoon, friends. Hello, and welcome back. We shall continue this afternoon with more Outer Wilds, because I'm just getting wild about it. What to do? We really need to finish this one, because it would be a shame if we didn't, after all that struggle. Right? I'm gonna fire it up, because our time may be limited. So let's go for it. Bam! My music off, game music on. There we are. It's funny. Do you see my cursor? It can't go more to the right even though I'm at the edge of my screen. It's tricky. It fixes itself after the menu loads. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so what we shall continue with is the Bloody Dark Bramble exploration. So we managed to get to the vessel, but we will need to get there again. Yep, because there is more to explore there and we didn't manage to get everything, sadly. Let's run. Let the cruel cycle continue. Don't forget the suit. Check the log. Nothing much new. Not right now. And we will need to go to Dark Bramble again. So we're gonna mark it on the map. And there we go. I'm gonna go a little more to the right, because we don't really wish to end in the sun. And autopilot. Accelerating towards destination. Whew. So we will definitely use the signal scope now and go for the escape pod, and then from there we should focus on the path of lights towards another entrance. All right, here we are. Okay, let's go inside. Don't be too hasty. Just easy does it. Okay, wait for it to change. And now. Okay, so it's this one. And as usual, easy does it. Good, good, good. Let's go inside. Okay, now it's down there somewhere. It's a very annoying sound, isn't it? Okay, I need to correct our course a little bit. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. There it is. Very gently. Okay, we don't need to go inside of that, but we just need to follow the path of lights. Okay, there they are. Okay, easy, easy. We're gonna park it right here. Okay, we know that unfortunately we have dead Nomai here. Right, and this is the other method. Nope. I really need to get out of the ship. Seems to be that way. Okay, do I have everything? Okay, I do. Oh, we already read that, sorry. Okay, so there is our duplicate signal. But... okay, I guess that's actually the vessel, right? So time to go back. Okay, much better. Replenish the jetpack. And there we need to go. So, okay, there seems to also be some kind of a floating rock. Carmiops, yo! Welcome back. Welcome back. Quite a few floating rocks, but we were lucky the last time. We just floated through without any huge issues. Let's go for it. Easy does it, easy. You are stuck, aren't you? Why? We actually made progress this morning. We finally got to the observatory and got to the sun station. And now we are going for the... not anymore. No, we are going for the vessel. During the morning stream we got to the vessel once, but I didn't manage to get all the data before the cycle ended. So that's it. And we also didn't find Felspar yet, but I know we will need to go a different way. Okay, I'm just not even gonna touch the controls. Just gonna float. Oh, you meant in the brambles back there next to the little seed. You seemed stuck. Oh, understood. No. Managed to get through. It was a little narrow, but we managed to get through. Okay, so the scout is over there. That's where we need to go. I will leave our ship to travel a little bit. That's what we did before. And when we will get sucked in the middle towards the eggs, then we can use our thrusters again and get to the vessel. That's what we did last time. Okay, so the eggs are over there. Not great. Okay, we're still moving. How have you been, Carmiops? How is your day? Okay, from the X, I guess we're gonna floor it and we're gonna go directly towards the vessel. Okay, I'm moving a little bit. Let's go for it. Okay, good. There's nothing more in here. Just need to get to the vessel. There we go. We have everything. I think we do. Come on, ship. Ah, skeletons. Okay, there we are. We know there is that interface in the middle, but previously we didn't manage to even read all the stuff. So let's, for once, try to read it. What was it with pages of text? Is there something stuck underneath? Nope. That was interesting. Okay. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message. It's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. You prefer to continue exploring alone? No, you will be on your own. Carmiops, there is a downstairs too. Most people miss it. By the way, the wall you are reading now is in real time, not from far, far ago. Okay. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escal. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop or Hyssop? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Escal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Carmiops, Escal is the Nomai vessel you're in right now. Okay. Thank you. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Escal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the Bright Spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Okay, this is the one. There is another one right there. I actually didn't read it out loud, so that's what I want to do right now with the proper pause, because the last time we were reading it when the sound was already in the background, so the cycle was about to reset. Felix, this is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Danny, welcome back as well. This one, however, is from far, far ago. Okay, thank you, Carmiops. Our vessel appears to has it fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Okay, so this is a message that nobody heard, right? Okay, so Carmiops, so you were saying there is a oops. There is also a downstairs. Oh, thank you. This is quite great. Felix, I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. Escal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, we are ready to warp. So, this vessel can receive message even now, but can't send any. Indeed, I guess that already was captured in the ship's log. Okay. So now we can do the puzzle. We did it before, so it should be okay. Oh, come on. Come here, all the other points as well. And one more. There we go. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. I'm just trying. This is the second time we are here, so I don't know what this actually is. Can I get this ball out? Ooh, warp core. Okay. So do we need to actually charge a warp core here? Carmios, well, the core is busted anyway. Look at the central pylon. Yep, it is. And this one is completely busted, right? So we would need another one. A fresh one from somewhere. Okay, I think we need to learn it the hard way. Or will it blow up? Come on, not again. Will it blow up the ship? I think we will need to get another core from the black hole forge. Is there anything else that we can explore? Nope. Of course, the doors are not really opening for us. Okay, a few lights. Is there anything else that... Okay, end of the cycle. Well, let's have a look around then. I don't think there is anything else to find in here. Right, Carmiop. So, no, that's one of my critique of this game, by the way. Everything you find is plot related. You can't explore stuff unrelated to the plot at all. Alright. Oh well. Even though, you know, as you say, I would say you can put quite a lot of time into this game, considering how much trial and error you will encounter and you will need to do on your way. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna reset the cycle and we're gonna read the ship's log, because I think now we found everything in here. And we know that the mechanism in the center might probably use or charge a new warp core, but the one next to the device was busted. Rip indeed, Danny. We rip again. Time for a sip of the old drink. All right, let's read up. Are you serious? The vessel. So the vessel's warp core is long dead. This is what we found out. So we found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. So they warped, they crashed, and they only could hear and listen in, but couldn't send anything out. That's where we are currently, right? Black Hole Forge. We were already there. Ash Twin Towers. Yeah, so we should be able to get... One of the towers gets us to the Black Hole Forge. One of the Ash Twin Towers, I guess. But what is still missing is the Quantum Moon. Whoops, sorry. There is a Quantum Shrine, 6th location. The Quantum Moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown 6th location. Many know I went on a pilgrimage during which the Quantum Moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the Moon's North Pole. Correct me if I'm wrong, the North Pole is the red marker on the planet's model that we see on the HUD. I guess it's the red one. Yep, thanks. Thank you. Okay, so maybe we can struggle with this, or we can go for Feldspar. And you always land on the south pole of the moon. So that you can most probably utilize all the quantum mechanics rules that you learned on the way, right? So you will need to take pictures, and also then I don't know how it will function on the moon, but we will need to be in complete darkness to move around. I think we should still try to go and meet Feldspar, because that's the last thing that is needed. Why not try? I would really like... Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed in Timber Heart, it ends up somewhere in Dark Bramble. Let's go for Feldspar first, and then we can go for the Quantum Moon. Because we are getting so good at it. Crap. Okay, Dark Bramble. So, and about that, why not try? I think I sank about 20 hours into this game already. Kinda getting tired of trying. And I even don't feel like we messed up too many times. It just feels like it takes a long time to get everything. It really does. That's the thing, I really don't feel like we messed up too many times. Whoops. Banged my mouse. Okay. Okay, let's get inside. Okay, there he is. Damn it. I hope there is not an anglerfish right next to this, because I will need to blast away. Okay, so let's go. We know that he's in a giant skeleton. Oh no, we are still need to go further. Okay. What the shit? Okay, this is a very small one. Yep, we cannot fit this one. So we will need to find another one. Easy does it. No fishes in this one. Yeah, and there will be the skeleton at the end. Yep, there it is. Alright, we found him. I suppose we cannot really land. Okay, we could. And here we are. Hey there, Felchbar. Whoa! Where you'd come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut. And you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Well, we have, right? Okay, just a second, I'm gonna have a drink. So, Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed. Violently. Wait, what? Crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of a Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, So I think, hey, let's give that a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparkling like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Okay. We know, but let's ask him. You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant Deep's core, huh? Ah, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? We have. If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big, hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Really? Damn it. On a completely unrelated note. Sure. Completely unrelated. Well, but we know, and we were in the core of Giant's Deep. So that's that. Hey Hatchling, pull up a marshmallow stick. Okay. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on a vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. The light keeps the fish away, you know. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Okay. What else? What happened? Where's your ship? I guess he told us already where's his ship, but for the investigation's sake, let's ask. Not far from here, as a matter of fact, if you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship, what's left of it anyway. Okay. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. It'd be nice to have a break. Okay, and now I found something. I went to the core of Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. I found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, eh? Orphos would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. The ship is fragile, it can't break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? And the jellyfish, you figured those out too? Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut. Sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Okay, let's continue. I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. Carmiops, why even ask him if you should send help? You know the sun blowing up in minutes. There is no way to get help in such a short notice. The dialogue line don't make sense. Yeah, well, something for the devs. Maybe you shouldn't be so critical about the game, but, you know, It's fairly long, and as you said, everything points you to the end, but it's still really long, and there are puzzling moments to it. Okay, found a dark bramble seed on timber hearth. That's bad business, Ashling. As Chert will tell you, if you so much as glance in dark bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. Armyops, I'm bored. I have nothing else to do than being critical of stuff. How did that happen? You can still enjoy stuff while being bored, or not? If you don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading towards the same fate, and I tell you what, the Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in some worthless seed. Done in by some worthless seed. Alright. What else? I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blaster things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well. Hey, hatchling. Okay, is there anything else? Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your probe into one of these weird seeds? See there, with the little opening, it's just big enough to launch one through. Your probe tracker will tell you the probe is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong, exactly. The space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck! Okay. What else? I guess that's it. Alrighty. Here it is again. Check your logs to see if you got all of it. We might. Sure, why not? Okay. Elspar is alive. They crashed their ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Felspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in two places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Felspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Alright. Felspar hinted that a secret to reaching the core of Giant's Deep lies at the end of the hollow vine they crashed their ship into. To find Felspar's ship, I'll want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. Yeah, so we've got the hollow vine to explore still. But if it's the same, if it's the secret to reach Giant's Deep, it's the same stuff I already got from the observatory. From the observatorium. But while we're here, I don't think we're easily getting out, so yeah, at least to finish the logs. Question, can I take my ship there, or do I need to go alone? Ship is fine. Thank you. Okay, we will go to the end. And now we should explore the flickering light. And there is the ship. Do we need to go through or inside? We should go inside, shouldn't we? Yeah, it looks like it's narrowing. So just leave it. Don't be too hasty. Easy does it. It pulled me back, so now we are at it again. Okay. Interesting. Trip 4? Question mark. Entry number, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa, whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too? Blark! This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity? Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Okay. Ship log updated. And now we know that we can get inside. Read. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Thank you. Carmiops, well, get in there. Yep, there we are. Isn't this lovely? I guess that's all. So it's still 2 pieces of the information. Yeah, pretty much. This place is to teach you how to enter the jellyfish to enter Giant's Deep's core. I admit, I were at the core, and I actually looked it up. Because I was kind of mad about it. Like, I made it to the core and still I couldn't get in. Because I blew myself up through the electricity one time. And then I saw the jellyfish. I tried shooting my scout into them, but then I decided to look it up and just, you know, F it. That's one of the very few things that I actually looked up about the game. So we definitely found the part of the information about the tornadoes by ourselves, but the jellyfishes, I just looked it up. Doop doop doop. So we can fast forward the cycle. I will try to get back. I'll try to get back, check the ship's log while we still have time, because we are definitely not getting out of here. Okay. Easy does it. Take me in. There we go. Check the log. Bump. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Thumbs up. I'm gonna finish my drink, because I feel a strange pressure behind my eyes for some reason. Maybe hydration? Gotta drink more. Okay. So we are missing the Ash Twin project, the Quantum Moon, the Black Hole Forge. So let's go for the moon next. Since we cannot really get out of here, I will meditate to end the cycle. Yay! It was actually quite late in the game that I managed to talk to, it was Gabra, I think, who taught us to meditate, so that you can actually end the cycle prematurely. Go. I'm just gonna buckle up and look around the system for now. Or I can go to an observatory, right? And it will disappear now, right? Yes, it did. but it was next to Giant Deep. Easy does it. Okay, there it is. So we're gonna test it. It's still there. Whoa! Oh well. What just happened? Will it still work? No need for pictures anymore, just don't enter the cloud. Thank you. Unidentified signal. Okay, it's the quantum moon. Okay, now we identified it. And of course we are at the South Pole. I don't think anything is in here, right? So we should just walk. Is this the tower? We need for it to be on the other pole. So we're just gonna walk around a little. This is a Solanum's shuttle that she took to reach here. There's a message inside, that's all. But, is it gone now? Yeah, it's moving, right? So now there should be a cause for pictures, or a reason for pictures. Solanum, I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. My excitement is so great I could combust. Before I step outside the shuttle, here are my reflections. I have learned about the wandering quantum moon in school and from those who came before me. I visited each of the quantum shards and learned what they had to teach me. I am ready. Okay. What did I just do? Lol! I recalled myself, right? Nice. You teleported to Brittle. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so that's what you can do. Alright, meditate until next loop. I guess it was good first step. Good to know. So that's how the game cheats you. You can cheat yourself. Doop 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 doop. I cannot use it. Yeah, I cannot use the signal scope right away. Not the signal scope, but the scout, because I don't have it. Right? It's in my equipment. Well, your fault for touching the space shuttle's control panel, really. Yep. It was my fault. Quantum Moon. Solanum Shuttle. Gravity Cannon. I recall the Nomai shuttle from the Quantum Moon. Okay, that is all. I did it. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon, and a Nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's south pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole, for reasons unknown to the Nomai. Oh goody. Is it next to Dark Bramble? Carmiops, and if you look on the South Pole, you'll see her poor corpse. Yikes. Oh well. Okay. I guess we reached the South Pole. I can see the body right there. Okay, do we have everything? Wow. Okay. Where was it? Where was the body? There. Okay, ship log updated. Okay. So this is not the right spot. Rip Solanum, indeed, indeed. Rippy, rippy, rip. What is the dark, bloody bramble doing here? And now I should maybe take a picture. Don't jump, indeed. I wasn't about to do it. But that's why I also have the picture with me. Hey there. Well, this is not it, right? If you notice, the look of the moon is way different from last time. That's true. Because it's next to the dark bramble. So that is a different position of the moon. Won't help you much if you're gonna be on orbit. Yep. All right. True, Matt Graf. Thanks for that. Actually, does this count as being on the North Pole? It's not, is it? Nope. Oh well. I want to do the most we can. Okay. The shrine, Hanging City, the forge, no, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, and that one is, those were the quantum stones, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is the 6th location, but we know that it goes to the 6th location only when it is on the pole. So we will need to be here. Oh, nice. You have recalled the rule. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. So, we will be in the tower. and we will be shutting down the light, and thus we will be moving through the locations as we did with the stone. How would you apply quantum entanglement here? Well, if we actually manage to close down the building and shut down the light, we should be able to move the moon to another location with every shutdown and flicker of light, right? Well, test it. Yep, we definitely moved. We were next to Dark Bramble. Now we are at the Brittle Hollow, right? No moving? Oh. Really? Interesting, but when I step out, the building will be gone. By closing the lamp and using your flashlight is faster. We're not moving right now. Trying to think why we are not moving. Because I actually need to step out. Should be moving. Okay, now it's moving. How does it look like outside? I think Scout made some light. Ouch. Ooh. Nasty. So, it makes me think. So now we need to have a form of a planet which is fairly well traversable, like that the South Pole will be okay. I guess that should be Timber Hearth. Maybe one of the orbit has an access to the North Pole. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Like, since the ground changes, then you should move the moon until you have the opportunity to actually get to the South Pole, North Pole. And we know that the best surroundings were on Timber Hearth. And Timber Hearth is which bloody one? This one. This one then. There we go. If I make a picture, will it matter? Nope, go out and look. Okay, it should be doable. There we go. Can I jump? Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, normal jump was fine. So here we are. And we should be able to travel to the 6th location right now. There we go. First hit. And it's gone. But we still need to explore this. What the hell? Going to the South Pole, I see. Say hi to the corpse for me. Interesting, interesting. Well, it really seemed to be dangerous. Considering the kind of a quantum tornado. You chicken. I guess we will be forced to take a look there anyway. Right? Because we have our friend here. don't jump. Well, I wouldn't even go there. Oh, hello. Solanum. Who are you? Nothing. Pick up Quantum Moonstone. Eye of the Universe's stone. Oh, just great. All right. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. Solanum. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. So we are orbiting the eye of the universe now. Although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. Okay. We know you're Solanum, but still. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Okay. Explain yourself, Solanum. I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. Okay. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. Okay. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Well, thank you. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Indeed. Okay, this is the Quantum Moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Okay. Okay, good to know. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. Okay. I guess that's it. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. And pair the blue with blue too. Yep, I'm gonna try that just after this. That's what I was meant to try. What I was meaning to try. What I meant to try. My poor English. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giants Deep than it does when orbiting the hourglass twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. Just in case anything changes. No, it's still the same. I really hope the time is not running now, those 22 minutes. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. So the time is still ticking. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Like many of my clan before, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to see the eye itself. Did I do this one? No, I didn't. So we do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. And I think that's all of them. Yep, I think we used all of them. At least you made a dead and alive friend. Indeed. Okay. So this is quite interesting. That was an interesting trip. I really hope that the part of the log about quantum stuff will be mostly full. There we go. Let's read up. That's the important part in all of this. You've got a Schrödinger Nomai buddy. So he may or may not exist. Oh, she. Yeah. So let's read up. I was able to land on the surface of the quantum moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. So, the Nomai shrine that wonders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging is inscribed next to a mural of a tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural. And recall the rule of the sixth location is inscribed next to a mural. I don't know why it's different. Because I know all the rules. It's just maybe because we actually needed the first rule to get there, so it is just reminding you to recall the remaining two, I guess. And sixth location. I met a living Nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. Quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye. So the eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Was I supposed to jump? What would happen if I jumped? 'Cause that should have been the portal to the eye. But maybe we would have died, as usual. Oh, alright. So what are we still missing? The Ash Twin Project. The Nomai Mines. High Energy Lab. Statue Workshop. Black Hole Forge. Funny thing. But I was thinking, like, if you are supposed to retrieve the broken warp core from the vessel, but you are not really able to get back. Okay. Where to go next? Should I try? You're getting close. Do I need to go to the Ash Twin Towers and trying to go back to the Black Hole Forge? Because I missed something in there. Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. So there should be warp cores at the Ash Twin. Try to explore the Black Hole Forge first. Only the worst parts left. Black Hole Forge is the worst. So I remember there is the warp portal on the Ash Twin to the Black Hole Forge. Am I right? But I don't know which one. So this one on the left was the Sun Station. The other one... Damn it, which one is it? They should represent the planets they're going to. But I don't think it looks like Brittle Hollow. So several large nomad towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna try. I really don't know which one it is. Damn it. Well, you know which one it isn't, just one. Let's go. Let's have fun. But still, with all the information, I'm not really sure what is needed to be done for the actual end game. I'm quite amazed. Just having a look, having a blast. Okay, this might not be the best place to land, but maybe, yeah, somewhere like this. Possibly. And now we can actually wait for the sand to go away because there's nothing much else to do. There's nothing really visible here. Doot 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 doot. By the way, want a hint to spare you some frustration related to the forge? Please? Pretty please? I don't jump? Yeah, you need to do something on the brittle before you warp to the forge. Well, that didn't really help, because that just adds a thing that I need to do. You need to do something on brittle before you warp to the forge. Let me think. The Hanging City. So I remember that we can get to the forge through the Hanging City or through the portal. The nomad traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older. Okay, black hole forge. Yay! Nothing. Recall the nomad shuttle from the quantum moon. It's a thing around the forge, just not at the forge itself. You can just use the shortcut from the river on the North Pole to get down. Right. I remember that shortcut faintly. So, you're telling me that I should maybe find that shortcut on Brittle? Possibly. Okay. Sounds like a possibility. All right. Funny stuff. At least we're having a laugh, right? Was the observatory at the North Pole? Or it was at the South Pole? Observatory at the South Pole, forge at the North. All right. Okay, there we go. And now where was the bloody shortcut? I think it was right next to a stream, right? Yep, you passed it already. It was a little bit high up. Was this one? Oh, there it is. There we are. It's literally where the water flows. Okay. Trees detected. Okay, so we are up here. I think we were here. I feel strange trying to recreate Anonymous warp core without him. Yeah, we definitely read this. Okay. I think I picked this up before and we were reading something on huge walls. Somewhere in here. Yeah. Not helping you find what you have to do though. It's very different looking from the rest. Should find it easily. Black Hole Forge controls. I believe we enabled it. It's powered up now. Yep. Indeed. Just I am looking for a bit of confirmation. Now you can go to Ash Twin to warp. So great. Thank you, Carmiops. I really value your help. I really do. You spare me some frustration, and that's very much appreciated. Whoops. And now I'm just wasting time, right? Force the ship to the core. Frustration allowed me to land there. What? Force the ship to the core? The core of the Ash Twin? Okay. That wasn't fun at all. I mean forge. Oh. Ooh. Ah, okay. I guess I'm just unlucky today with this thing specifically. Maybe I'm getting tired. There are several reasons. But I remember jumping there without any issues before. Try again. Armobs. Well, in the worst, you can just jump down the black hole and use the white hole station back to Brittle. You'll end up near your ship too. Okay, so that's how the game is set up, right? So that it will be fairly close. And we are back. Okay, the black hole forge is suspended below the hanging city. I found a switch in the meltwater district that raises and lowers the forge. Goody. I don't know how many minutes do we have left. Whew. Close. Are we going around the sun? Okay, I think we shouldn't. Will I really end in the sun? Okay. Whew. How far did I actually get? Feels like I just pressed the controls a little and we flew out of the solar system. Okay, which one is the forge? Who will tell me? Okay. Cracky, cracky. Really? We are that close? Oh, shit. It's the one that is only one tower. Isn't the sun one? Isn't the twisty one and isn't full of trees? So it might be the one completely on at the end of the path? Potentially. This is the sun one. That's the one. So it should be this one then. Okay. Forget about the ship. I think, yeah. Let's try. It's all we can hope for. If there still will be any forge. Yep. Black hole forge. The poles don't break, don't worry. Okay. And of course, don't jump. Ash Twin project. Let's read about it first. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ash Twin project. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone on Ash Twin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Beside herself with joy. Poke, no, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Okay, we saw this several times already. Root. Where am I taking this first pair of warp cores, and where am I taking the remaining pairs once they're ready? The white hull cores are for the 6 warp receivers, which will all be on different astral bodies. Yarrow can give you their exact locations. All of the black hole cores go to Ash Twin. They are for the warp towers being constructed there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the fort shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Okay. Nothing else here, but there was something on the other side. Clary and Root, kindly tune the alignments on each pair of warp cores as I finish them. I've tuned the first pair to activate when its warp tower is aligned with Brittle Hollow. This will drastically speed future deliveries to Ash Twin. And before anyone comments, yes, I'm aware this reduces the distance between Yarrow and me. It looks like the towers on Ash Twin respond to only 5 alignments when there are 6 warp receivers. Is that a mistake? No, that's correct. Have you seen the schematic in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin? It depicts which tower is meant to align with which astral body. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Ship log updated. Okay, is there something I might have missed? Nope, that was all, I think. What about this light? White and black? It's just a pictogram depicting that there is always a pair of black and white holes to travel through. Yeah, I believe so. That's where they make the warp cores. Yep. Okay. But still we don't know how. We don't have the technology. Quite intriguing. But what a view, right? What a view. Okay, let's have a look at the other side if there is something that I might have missed previously. I don't think so, but still. Okay. I will turn around, won't I? Yep. That's how it worked. There's nothing here. I jumped here. Oh, the regret. Down here. It gets you right down. And this also takes you away, right? No, outside. This one, right? And it takes you outside and you cannot reverse it. Alright, you cannot really get there anyway. This is regret too. Yeah. So it's all a trap. All of this is a trap. Okay. Another cycle ends. Wait for it. Rip, Danny. Forced rip. Yeah, this area is way too much of a hassle for the amount of stuff you learn from it. You are correct. Indeed, I really appreciate you helping me on this one. 'Cause I don't know how I would have figured that out, that we need to lower this without a guide. Okay. What does the log say? Okay, something. So, there are 6 warp receivers, all on different astral bodies, connected to the towers on Ash Twin. The towers on Ash Twin respond to only 5 astral body alignments, even though there are 6 warp receivers. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. So 1 receiver needs to go into the core, right? And rip for the trap? Which one? Which trap? Okay. Ash Twin Tower Map. A map of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Towers on Ash Twin allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Each tower was designed to visually reflect the astral body it links to. Madgrave, but you can really land at the forge. Might be true, right? Because it catch the ship on those platforms? But you still need to lower the forge. Or you mean land at the unlowered forge? Carmiops, what this tells you is that one of the astral body alignments make two different warps work. It will catch, but you need to flip yourself. Okay? You need to flip it off. So one of the astral body alignments makes two different warps work. I'm guessing the Sun Station one. Or let me think. Yeah, so only one place has two towers. Carmiops. It will catch you, but you need to flip yourself. But if you play it as pinball and bounce off everything, it will work. Jesus Christ. Okay, so there are two towers, right? And it's actually the second one from the beginning. Which one? The highest one was for the Sun Station. Okay, so now the pictogram on the left really looks like a path towards the core of Ash Twin, right? So it's the one on the left. Okay, moving on. An advanced warp core was successfully forged for installation at the heart of the Ash Twin project. Or for the installation into the vessel? Do I really need to grab that core and head through all that shit in Dark Bramble and possibly put it into the vessel? Is that it? You know the answer. Well, that's just splendid. And you need to manage to do that within 22 minutes. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. This is what was missing. I never found that. I never noticed that. Funny stuff. I don't think anything else is missing. Or it's game over, since the core is what powers the time loop. Well, I thought that it was just a core that was ready. because I didn't think that it will be the active core. But you are right. So you either do it or it's game over. That's what sense does it make, really? So the ending of the game is a complete time-related. It's a time-related stress test, or or a race. Oh geez. Okay, well, I guess it's time to have a look. Why did I do that? Ah. So, it's not that stressful, only the fish part, at least it doesn't take you back to brittle. That's true. So, makes me wonder. Let's have a look into the core then. At least that. So Carmiums, which is only the scariest part of the game, and you have a one chance only with time restriction to pull it off, but no pressure. Just really great. Thank you. It's quite pleasant, very enjoyable. Okay, and I guess now we wait. Because those towers will actually take time to uncover. What would happen if maybe I didn't make it and I just alt F4 the game? Or I hit escape and quit? Would it possibly enable me to repeat that last cycle? Only one way to find out. Yeah, you can always quit before you get maybe eaten or something. All right, but I'm just gonna be away for a minute, so I'll be back in a jiffy. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I had to check something out because we have a delivery planned and the window is starting around now. But let's at least give this a try. I really would love to finish the game today. But on the other hand, I'm getting so tired of this that I might mess up the ending. After all this struggle, I really don't wish to see the game as, you know, game over, you just messed it all up, sorry. Well, if it's what's gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. Just don't fail. The worst thing is that you actually need your ship properly functional. You need to get out of the core, get back here, board your ship, get to Dark Bramble, and try to go there again. But if I... yeah, so if I take the core, then there is no 22-minute loop, right? Or now I'm getting everything confused because I'm not sure what actually blows up the sun. No, the sun still blows up. Sun goes supernova, no matter what. Yes, once you take the core out, no time loop to save you from the sun at the end of the 22 minutes. Understood. Is this a time travel game? Sorta. The whole system is stuck in a time loop for 22 minutes. Okay, this is the double tower, right? Sorta. Can't remember. It's on a time loop of 22 minutes with events that are time specific inside those loops. So we're trying to break the loop, exit the loop, die, sorta. Yeah. We're not trying to die, but we're trying to break the loop or escape it. Escape the system. And now, where will be the lovely portal? It's up here? Or down there? No, it's not here. So it's gotta be lower. How's that coming along? Yeah, we are actually at the end. Well, he's about to stop the time loop, but the sun is going to explode, so if he fails, no more time loop to save him. Dup, da, da, dup, 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 da, da. Isn't that neat? All the pressure. What have I gotten myself into, right? should wait under the little roof. Nope. I missed it, right? Ah, too late. Well, at least we can still have a look at the core and see what is there, right? So I should go in here and then just try to go and teleport or warp as soon as the sand stops. So technically I'm wasting time, but I will have a look into the core anyway. Yeah, better waste one loop, read everything inside there, and use next loop to take away the core. And also teach myself to be able to actually get this. True. But your help is very valuable. 3 minutes of oxygen left. Yeah, I hope there are trees in there. There we go. Jesus Christ. Another trip. 10 minutes, 28 seconds ago, received data from previous cycle. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep Memory Statue, Timber Hearth Memory Statue. "12 minutes until end of cycle transmission." So it will tell you how much time you have left. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Carmiops, so the 3 lit up statues are for memories of you, Gabbro, and the probe. True. So Gabbro was the one who learned us meditation because he was used to resetting the cycle. The one, yeah, definitely the one is ours, and then it was the probe. Nice. So, the most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. I didn't know probe was the 3rd, so now we learned a bit. I guess Carmiops really went deep into this game. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Evans to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Okay, our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Evans advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Evans can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Evans. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Yeah, would it help to remind Evans that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Das finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Yarrow, Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. What? Sun Station and... Everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer. Idea. But you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. And then they all died. Carmiop, so they put in place this whole system to send a probe, blow up the Sun, and send back in time the data to then launch again the probe in a different direction again and again, but they failed to blow up the Sun. Then the interloper came, killed them all, and thousands of years later, the Sun explodes on its own, powering all the idle projects into action and trapping you in the time loop once the eye was found, and here you are. Indeed. That's it. Thanks for the summary, Carmiops. Indeed. That was I was thinking right now, that it was all there because they all died due to the interloper. And yeah, it was just idly there until the power has been provided, which was by the natural death of the star. Quite amazing concept. Like, hats off to the devs for this. I don't think I would be able to think about such a concept. So it definitely is intriguing. Whoa. Indeed. And that is the core. Artificial gravity control. Really? At least I can try. Or I shouldn't. So, Danny, I didn't know that. Thanks. Do we know why the interloper killed them? Yep, there was the ghost matter that we saw throughout the game and produced some kind of a deadly radiation was completely condensed in the middle of the comet. So when the comet blew up or melted during the orbit around the sun, it essentially killed off everything in the solar system in an instant. I'm just resuming what the long wall of text he just scanned summarized. Indeed. And thank you for it. Danny, that's horrible. Yeah. So they were unable to continue with the project because the interloper had that material in it and it killed everything off. Well, it killed everything on the surface of the planets. And our predecessors survived because we were born in water, so we were water-based species, and then we evolved into normal land walking. Not humans, but aliens. Carmiops. Yeah, the interloper had a very highly pressurized core of ghost matter, which broke and covered the whole solar system in ghost matter, which insta-froze every living thing. Except what was underwater, like the jellyfishes or your species. Yep. Firebomb. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. So, what happens if I do this? Will it eject the core? Or just uncover it? Because I would really like to read what this has to say. I believe until I pull out the core, move the ball at the corner. You're about to access the core while the Ash-Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash-Twin project. Yep, I did get this towel on a different planet, so it's technically an alien towel. Okay, so we're not gonna do this right now. We're just not gonna do this. Oh, and there is more. I've installed the masks inside the Ash-Twin project vlogs. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure, however the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ashwin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Carmiops. It's only an alien towel if it was made on that different planet. It's made on your planet and you find it on another, it's a towel from your world. Oh my, those concepts. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the heart of the Ashtwin project. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone on Ashtwin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and the design work is beautifully clever. Plus durability could still be improved. I guess it's the same? I'm not sure. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. I have exciting news. On the Ashton project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Remy is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Firebomb, he just says that he got the towel on a different planet. Those stones are basically a conversation between two planets, so there is always one of the same on each of those two places. So we read them before, but I'm still going through them. Timber Hearth. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, I know. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ashwin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes? I'd be delighted to help. Be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest opening in the shell that protects the core would lead to disaster. With the protective shell built, Remy says she's ready to seal all the entrances used during its construction. After, she'll help to inspect the barrier from the outside, our final safety check. Check, 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 check. Okay, is this everything that we meant to find? Then we were meant to find here. Did I miss something the doctor says? I don't know. Okay, we could bring everything in here and look at it again with the projection. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3. Only 3 of them active. 3 masks. Seven minutes until end of cyclone transmission. 15 minutes. What happened? I didn't jump. It jumped me. This is just twisted. The doctor only said don't blink. Phew. Guys, we will need to attempt the finish of the game tomorrow. because I'm getting kind of a headache, and I know that I would mess it up, and this is a completely stressful ending of the game. And I also need to run because our time is up. So I'm very sorry. I know that you might have been waiting for the very finish, but in this state, I think I would mess it all up. And after over 20 hours in the game, I would really love to manage to finish it. And if everything you say is true, and I assume it is, it would mean that I will have less than 22 minutes to pick up a core, get back to the surface, get to the ship, get to the dark bramble, try to get to the vessel, and put the working core inside. And that is that I don't really know how I will need to work those controls at the vessel. Oh, Carmiops. Okay then, last advice for tomorrow for the lulz. Send your scout inside the eye if you get there. Okay. I should remember that. Or maybe you will still catch the stream, you'll see. So I really hope we will have about 2.5 hours of time during the morning stream, and I will dedicate it to finishing this game. So let's see how much time we will still need. I hope it will be only one attempt. Karmops, if you did find them, you have the 3-character coordinate in your logs in the green section. Yes. Yes, I have them. Danny, go drink some more water. I have been drinking the whole time. I will see you on Monday. Oh, so you're not coming in tomorrow. So then have a lovely Friday, Danny, and enjoy your weekend. And you also take care of yourself. And water and veggies, of course. Never forget the veggies. What I will do is that we will meditate until next loop, so that we have everything saved. And for tomorrow morning, we know that our trip to the core of the Ash Twin will need to be flawless, because today we wasted a bit of time with the first attempt, which was unsuccessful. So it really will be interesting. I'm gonna check the ship's log. Veggies! All the veggies! Problem, I don't know what a veggie is. Veggie? Well, I guess my brain is shut. I really don't know how to properly explain a veggie to you right now, Firebomb. It's what vegans eat. Or maybe it's what eats vegans. Okay, so we have everything here about the Ash Twin project. A hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. So, this is it. We have everything. This is officially everything. I don't see a gap. And yeah, we just need to put the power core in the vessel. Danny, I'm not a vegan. I don't eat my food's food. That's unnatural. No coffee or chocolate. I don't eat animals that eat chocolate. Well, there is an interesting saying about animal rights. And just don't get me wrong, it's just a joke. but you know that animals have the right to be tasty. And with that, ladies and gents, I bid you farewell. I will be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. ish GMT +2, or between 9 and 9:30 a.m. And we will continue refreshed and more focused, and hopefully finish the game. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday, and remember to stay safe and healthy. Bye for now, everyone. Bye bye.